put a thumbs up and hear me, guys. And you put a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay. 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 Can we all hear me now? Is my voice clearer now? Okay. All right. That's excellent. Just a moment. And so if you can barely hear me, I guess that is your network. Okay. If you can barely hear me, make do with your phone. Okay. You might want to put it in hands-free mode, probably speakers. All right. So that should be able to help out with, and we can pick it up from there. Okay. Um, 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 all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So I think we're set to go. We're good to go. Welcome to tonight's session, everyone, once again. And I'm so happy to have you all here. My name is Abdullah Yondaulo Musa, and I'll be the driver of the session tonight. Okay, so you're in safe hands. Okay, you're in very safe hands, and we are going to pick up our structure from here. All right, so just a moment, guys. Quick setup here and there, and we should be set to go. We should be set to go. Okay, so I already introduced myself. My name is Abdullah Iyondaulo Musa, and most of my teammates call me AIM here at Tenalytics Business. Okay, most of my teammates call me AIM. So aim for the sky. All right, it's the mnemonics of my name, Abdullah Iyondaulo Musa. Okay, so if you want to ask your questions, you can either go by Abdullah or Hey AIM. All right, so that works. Okay, and here at Analytics Business, I am an AI automations engineer and instructor. Okay, and I'm a Lagos boy. All right, I am a Lagos boy. Okay, so um, respect is reciprocal, guys. So let's get it started. I want to know where my audiences are from, your name, what you do, and where you are from. Okay, we can use the chat box, guys. We can use the chat box actively. All right. Can everyone hear me still? Probably I have to raise my voice a bit. Can everyone hear me clearly? If you can hear me clearly, let me see your thumbs up, guys. I want to ensure that I'm speaking very clear. Okay. That's beautiful. So guys, let's get it started. Let's get it started. I want to know your name, where you're from. I mean, where you are currently, where you reside at the moment, what part of Nigeria, what part of Europe do you reside at the moment, and what you do. Okay, I already said mine. Abdullah Musa here, automations engineer here at Analytics Business, and I am a Lagos boy, a proud Lagos boy. Okay, Idris Abdul Hakim, Kwara State, Nigeria. Princess joining from Enugu. Okay, all right. John from Lagos. You don't want to tell me what you do. Rich men and rich women. Okay, I'm just kidding, by the way. Okay, Udo is a graphic designer. Okay, all right. Okay. Celestine from Lagos. All right. I can see the comments. Let's keep it coming in. Let's keep it coming in, guys. Let's keep it coming in, guys. Let's keep it coming in, guys. And we're gonna kickstart with the session. Okay. All right. Okay, I can see a lot of comments. Let's go through the comments. Let's go through the comments. Let's go through the comments. My name is Soja David, joining from Lokoja, Nigeria. Still finding my way around the tech space. Me too, I'm looking for my way around the tech space. So David, I guess. Okay. Udo is a graphic designer. Frederick Ijoma, Celestine from Lagos. Idris Abdul Hakim sells phones and gadgets. Okay. All right. So let's pick it up from here. So guys, if you know anyone that is going to benefit from this session tonight, you might want to share the link of the session with them. Okay, you might want to share the link of the session with them. I see you, Assurance. I see you, Assurance. Okay, so guys, let's kick it off. Okay, let's kick it off. Let's kick it off. All right. If you want to be able to get the recording of this session, if you want to get the recording of this session tonight, and you want to make do with what is being used tonight, okay, in this session tonight, I will tell you to fill in the form in the chat box. Okay, by filling in the form, you are guaranteed to get the materials that is being used in this session tonight. Okay, all the documents and sample workflows that are being used, you are going to get everything once you fill in the form in the chat box. Okay, I have my colleagues out there, sending it in. All right, so you guys want to do well to kind of fill them and be rest assured that it's going to get across to you. Okay, only if you fill in the form. If you are not able to click the form in the chat box, if you are not able to click the form in the chat box, do well to send a message to the number attached to that message. Okay, so you'll get message to the link. Okay, do well to send the message attached to the number on that message. Okay, so you can get the link to the form. Okay, so welcome once again. Welcome to tonight's session. And tonight is one of the nights where we take AI series every Thursdays. Okay, we take our AI series here at Tenalytics Business, where we showcase some of the most exciting projects that are being utilized out there today. Okay, some of the most exciting projects that are being utilized out there today. Okay, so we're going to scale and move ahead at the speed of light. All right, while ensuring that everybody understands and cuts across what we are here to cover. Okay, so if you know anybody that is going to benefit from this session, all right, for the last time, if you know anyone that is going to benefit from this session, someone that wants to make money, someone that wants to go into tech, someone that wants to, have a career outside of the traditional workspace. I want to have a side hustle. I want to have a career in tech. Okay, I want to be able to manage things and move ahead with my life faster. All right, they need to be in this session. Okay, all right, so here we're going to be training how you can leverage AI to manage a project as a what? As a project manager using Anything and Google Gemini. Okay, using Anything and Google Gemini. All right, so basically, guys, this is it. All right, so we can't go ahead without mentioning the proud sponsors or the proud owners of this platform. Okay, so this session is proudly owned and proudly driven by Tenalytics Business. Who are we? All right, Tenalytics Business is a leading e-learning platform designed to help organizations, okay, across the world, all right, to help them grow their teams, to help them grow their people, empower their teams with a wide array of professional development options. Okay, so and we have been able to access top quality courses across diverse disciplines. All right, is it tech? Is it data? Is it business? Is it finance? And so on and so forth, like that. And analytics business itself is addressing the continuous learning and the development needs essential in today's fast-paced business environment with respect to data, with respect to management, with respect to artificial intelligence. Okay, as the most influential carrier of this structure in this age and time. Any career you are having is going to be influenced by AI one way or the other tomorrow. Okay, so implementing yourself, building yourself, building yourself, okay, with the knowledge of artificial intelligence in that your specific area, in that your specific space, okay, goes and cuts across how you would handle the job roles in the next coming years, okay, in the next coming years. So, who is this man speaking to you at the moment? Who is this person conversing with you at the moment? My name is Abdullah Iyondaulo Musa. For those of us that are just joining, and at Tenalytics business here, I am a top trained AI and automation specialist as an engineer and also an instructor here at Tenalytics Business. And functionally all over the space, particularly in AI, I've spent over 3 years as an AI automation engineer. All right. And also putting across the jobs of business intelligence and data makes it 5 years in total. But functionally, for AI, automation, business intelligence, and all other things, okay, I have had experience in leading teams, okay, in logistics, business intelligence, and software development, okay, and I've also helped startups and communities grow and build systems for growth for them on their back end. All right. So right now, currently, I work at the intersection of data analytics, process automation, business strategy, and also training professionals like you, okay, and helping small businesses leverage AI tools and helping small businesses leverage AI tools, okay? And one of the major things I will be covering with you in this session today is number one, real world project management execution workflow. For you to see how a project manager can handle an entire mini project from ideation to documentation to delivery while utilizing AI as a co-pilot for you as a project manager. Okay. And also, you are going to see end to end how you can build beginner friendly AI projects end to end. And lastly, you're going to understand how Tenalytics business, okay, programs equip you with the skills and the support to confidently start and grow in your AI career. So this session is going to be cut across in two phases. The first phase where we tell us or where we show us, okay, the project, how you can achieve this as a project manager for tonight. All right, we're going to be showing us how we can achieve stuffs as project managers tonight. And also, we're going to see the second phase of tonight's structure. Okay, we'll try to wrap everything up within 1 hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours thereabouts. Okay, and cut across how Tenalytics business itself can equip you with your skills and support you confidently to start and grow in your AI career. So you see that we are not here to play games at all. We are not here to play games at all. We are here to impact you with proper knowledge. Okay, we are here to impact you with proper knowledge. All right. So if let me know if you are with me, guys. I want to know if everyone is still with me. I want to know if everyone is still with me. Kindly put a thumbs up. Kindly put a thumbs up. Kindly put a thumbs up. Let me know if you are still with me. Over 38 people on this call. All right. All right. All right. All right. Well done, guys. So if you know anybody that is going to benefit from this session, guys, if you know anybody that is going to benefit from this session, that's going to see into this session and have an impact, that's going to enjoy something from this session, guys, okay, do well to share this session with them. Let them get into the session and come and learn one or two things. Okay, let them come and learn one or two things. Okay, so let's move ahead. Let's move ahead, guys. Tonight we're looking into project management. A lot of us are project managers underneath. Okay, it might be in every walks of life. A few days ago, I overheard a man, trying to send a video of a newly built house. Okay, I saw a man trying to send a video of a newly built house to somebody. He was just making the video and sending it. Oh, this is where they have covered, this is what they've done, and this is how they have done it. And the person on the phone was kind of asking questions back that, oh, okay, what part or what area is this, what area is that, and so on and so forth, like that. Who knows, I might be the owner of the house. I'm just kidding, by the way. So that person was asking back, was replying, was answering the questions. Okay, what budget did we have for this? How were we able to cover this? And so on and so forth, like that. What were we able to do? Etc., etc., right? What would you call that type of person? Originally, locally, right, we call those type of people developers. Am I correct, guys? We call those type of people developers. I tell you to go and help me build my house for me, right? I give you all the money I would give you and everything. Originally, I call those type of people developers, right? Let me see thumbs up if you guys are with me. Okay. Are people disconnecting? Okay. Thank you very much. Now, we call those type of people developers, but in real time, they are project managers. They are people that handle, projects for people, a housing project, okay, in that scenario. All right, that is one part. Okay, in other parts too, oh, I want to launch a business. I want to do something like this. Underneath, you are a project manager. It's not only people that want to build a software application that are going to have project managers. All right. So the whole structure of project management is to enable people to be able to finish and properly align on work or align on a project end to end without any mistakes. Okay. So what is project management in and of itself? Project management is the discipline of applying specific knowledge, specific skills, tools, and techniques to successfully guide a project from start to finish. Okay, from start to finish. All right, and being able to meet up with the goals of the business at a particular time frame. Okay, being able to meet up with the goal of the business, with the budget of the business, and so on and so forth. Okay, at a particular time frame. All right, and ensuring that nothing that wasn't in the project before was just added suddenly. Okay, or something that was in the project was not removed suddenly. Okay, this person is someone that maintains the scope of the whole project. Okay, so moving ahead, who is a project manager? A project manager is that professional leader all right, that orchestrates or that handles processing, planning, execution of projects. Okay, that's the person that hires or that basically manages the software developers in a tech team for the project. That's the person that manages the people that are going to be with them on a particular project to ensure that they are covering the project from head to toe, from start to finish, end to end, without any mistakes. Okay, end to end without any mistakes. And this type of professionals are people that manage the teams, that manage the risks, and also manage the stakeholders, because they have to always give stakeholders reports. Stakeholders are the owners of the business, the customers, and so on and so forth, like that. These are people that come up with the reports to give an update, okay, to give an update about the specific situation of a particular project. Giving an example of a developer I brought in the other time, if they had finished building the foundation, is going to go send a picture, send it to the owner of the house, just to give status updates about the house building. Okay, that's that type of person that manages the building of the house from start to finish. Okay, just think of the developer as a house or as a project manager. Sorry. Okay, think of that type of developer as a project manager. That is what they do. Okay, they're the one that even go through the hassle of looking into the team members, the structure, and handling everything just to manage the risks, manage the budgets, and also manage stakeholders in order to deliver value for them. All right. So that is what it is. Now, I want to ask an honest question, guys. I want to ask an honest question. All right. I want to ask, how do you think AI can help project management? Or as a project manager, as somebody that wants to build something, okay, that wants to help people handle their projects, handle their businesses, and so on and so forth, like that. How do you think AI can help those type of people? Guys, we can send in our answers in the chat box. We can send in our answers in the chat box. How do we think AI can help those type of people? Artificial intelligence. How do we think AI can help those type of professionals? Project managers. I'm still waiting for our response. We're over 45 on these calls. On this call, it's expected that responses should be raining in at this point. Guys, I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. How do we think? How do we think? Okay, thank you very much, Anointed. All right, I can see Anointed there saying that AI for project management as helps in organizing the task and the timelines of the project. Okay. David said, I think it can help in observing and documenting informations and also keeping record. All right. All right. Thank you very much, David. That's very valid, as well as Anointed. Who else, guys? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Automating tasks and reporting. AI can help conduct a cost benefit analysis of the project if provided with relevant information about the project. Thank you very much, Joseph. Thank you very much, Joseph. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. I need like 3 to 4 more responses. AI could drop innovative ideas to us. Somebody is already thinking like a project manager. Ajayi Enoch is already thinking like a project manager. He's already adding us, we to his sentence. All right. All right. AI could drop innovative ideas to us. Yes. That's another one. Guys, I need more. I need more. I need more. I need more. We can't stop there. We can't stop there. And everybody has one thing or the other to share. How do you think AI can help project managers in today's world from what we just explained? Who else, guys? All right. So we are going to move ahead. Okay, Adebola said in planning, organizing, and managing the entire project and apportioning responsibilities. That's valid, Adebola. That's very, very valid, though. Okay, so AI serves as a guide from start to finish of the project, scope and range of the project. I don't seem to get that clearly, Ekuma Joseph. I don't seem to get that clearly, but we're just going to take that aside, okay? So thank you very much, guys, okay? I think 6 people out of 48 loves me. See them now. People are now sending in their responses. All right, thank you very much. Okay, out of 50 people, only 6 people loves me. That's fine. That's fair. Okay. So just make sure that if you are enjoying this session and you want to be able to get the recording, the materials, whatever is being used in this session, do well to fill in the form. Okay, we're going to be going into the deep work now. All right, so moving ahead, how does AI help in project management? Okay, I've listed out 5 ways that project management, AI can help in project management, and also I've helped generate like 5 phases of a project life cycle. Okay, 5 phases of a project life cycle. If you have any questions, for those of us that are raising our hands at the moment, if you have any questions, drop them in the chat box. Okay, drop them in the chat box and we'll do well to answer them. If you have any questions, drop them in the chat box. If you're raising your hand at the moment, okay? So how does AI help in project management, guys? First of all, AI helps project managers speed up their research. Okay, it helps project managers speed up their research. It helps them in automating their documentation. All right. Today, we have several note takers that are joining our meetings. Project managers use those note takers to collate meeting notes, all right, so that they can deploy and expand on those meeting notes on whatever they need to build, because these are stakeholders talking once, all right, and they need to document it properly. All right. So it helps in automating documentation. It helps in improving decision making. Okay. And it enhances their productivity for them. And AI supports workflow automation, guys. All right. AI supports workflow automation for any type of individual. Okay. For any type of individual. By the left hand side of my screen, if you can see, there are 5 different phases of the project life cycle, and these 5 different phases, okay, these 5 different phases, our project management covers it. Okay, project management covers it. Phase 1 is the initiation phase. That's where all the thinking, all the ideas, one founder will call you and say, oh, I'm thinking of something like this. Okay, I'm thinking of something like this. How do we do it? How do we go about it? In this type of initiation phase, once you get on a call with a stakeholder to get the ideas of whatever they want to build, you are adding an AI note taker to that call for it to gather meeting notes for you. That is one way project AI can help project management. Okay, so instead of you to start penning down, to start writing down, oh, this is one thing I want to do, this is how I want to do it. Okay, all right, this is what I want to do, this is how I want to do it, this is what my stakeholder said. AI is capturing it for you. Okay, it's speaking the voice of the stakeholder and it is transcribing it for you. Okay, and the next phase is the planning phase. The planning phase. Under the planning phase, you have tools like ClickUp, tools like Jira AI, tools like Trello AI that can help you to do what? To help you create PRDs, create tasks. Okay, product requirement documentation. That's the meaning of PRDs. Okay, and help you generate everything and assign them as tasks into the system, into the project management software that you need it to do, okay, that you need to use as a team. All right. Under the execution phase, after assigning the project, okay, after assigning the project and making sure that everybody is checking their tasks. For the software developers, they are checking their tasks. For the UI UX designers, they are checking their tasks. For the quality assurance testers, they are checking their tasks. Okay. Once everybody is checking their tasks, you can build an AI system that will go into that project management software and aggregate everything based on KPIs, key performance indicators, and send reports for you. Instead of you to just schedule one meeting and start explaining to stakeholders here and there, you can do what? You can collate everything into a report and send it to your stakeholders. With this, they are able to cover every single point, every single part, okay, of the project and what has been covered, what has not been covered. Okay, if you tell your stakeholders 70% of your project has been completed, they want to know in details what parts of the project have been completed, what parts are still remaining. Okay, and AI is going to help you do what? AI is going to help you aggregate everything from head to toe. If you were listening to me earlier on, I mentioned that AI helps in building out the task. All you have to do, your only human input there is to assign it to who needs that task, to who needs to collect that task, to who needs to do it. Okay. And at the end of the day, the AI is just aggregating the records. Oh, this is what has been done in this particular project. Take it, send it to the stakeholder. This is what has been done. Aggregate it, send it to the stakeholder, and so on and so forth, like that. Okay. Moving forward, you have the area where you monitor and you evaluate. Okay. You have several vibe coding tools today. All right. This is to the software developers in-house that we have for today. This is to the software developers in-house that we have for today. Okay. So you have AI tools that help in vibe coding. All right. That are going to help you build out the whole structure. All you just have to do is just look at the code, be able to evaluate it, say, okay, is this what is working? Is this what is missing? And so on and so forth, like that. And you just go into the system and you wrap it up. Okay. Then the last phase is the closing phase, where you checklist every single thing that has gone on in that project. I believe we can only count maybe 2 out of human inputs in the whole structure, in the whole phases that I just explained just now. All right. So that is the power of AI in today's world and what it can do for us as individuals, as stakeholders, as people that are looking to utilize AI for a better cause. All right. So moving ahead, we are going to be looking into a very, very solid project for Netflix. Okay. That's one thing that we're going to be doing tonight. All right. We're not going to be taking questions now, guys. Okay. We're not going to be taking questions now. Once we have finished wrapping up the project, okay, and once we've seen what we want to show us, all right, we are going to now take questions one by one. Okay. So if you are interested, if you want to ask me a question on, oh, how do I get the recording of this session? How do I get the material that is being used in this session? And so on and so forth, like that. Check the chat box. Okay. Check the chat box. All right. Check the chat box and you can see it from there. Okay. So my colleagues are pasting in the links to the form that you can fill in to get the materials that is being used in this session. Okay. So moving ahead, guys, we all know Netflix. How many of us know Netflix here? If you don't know Netflix, probably you know Showmax or Prime Video. Okay, for those of us that do not know, can someone tell us what Netflix is? Okay, probably you can just use the chat box. Can someone just tell us what Netflix is? Can someone tell us what Netflix is? Nobody wants to tell us. Movie streaming platform. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that, Cynthia. Okay, special shout out to Cynthia for taking out the courage. And Chukwemeka, you are late to. Cynthia has taken #1 spot from you. Cynthia has taken #1 spot from you. Okay, so guys, let's pick it off. Okay, let's pick it off. All right. So our case study today is that um we are simulating a structure for Netflix. Okay, and Netflix wants to make a major update to their application. All right, they want to make a major update, a very, very big update to their application. But all over, they've held multiple meetings, they've held multiple workshops, they've held multiple internal audits. And you know how a big company is. They would have to take it team by team, team by team. Okay, what do you guys have to do? The data engineers team would have to do their own meeting. The UX designers will have to do their own meeting. The regional content teams will have to do their own meeting. The legal team, the growth team, the strategy team, all of them, they will have to do their own meetings. And these are a lot of meetings. These are a lot of meetings that you have several meeting notes. Okay, so in this particular meeting, in this particular structure or this particular updates that needs to be carried out, okay, just for you to see how project management goes in a large scale company. For example, we're not picking smaller companies here. We're going to be doing large companies here. All right. So for you to know that these companies even go out of their way to utilize AI to streamline their structures fast. All right, without making mistakes. Okay, so now they have over 38 meeting notes. They have over 38 meeting notes. So if I bring 38 meeting notes for you as a person, and I ask you to summarize all what everybody is saying into one for me, can somebody tell me how long? If I tell you that if I bring 38 meeting notes, say for example, a meeting note can be as much as 10 pages, and I bring you 38 meeting notes, that's automatically 380 meeting pages. Okay. Ajiboye Formula said, so I bring you 380 meeting pages and I give it to you, and I say summarize everything and submit it to me in the next 2 hours. Sorry, I won't use 2 hours. 2 days. 2 days. I'll give you 2 days. Summarize everything in 2 days and send the report to my table by EOD on Wednesday. How many of us can achieve? How many of us can achieve that, guys? Fumilayo, why are you raising your 38, just 38 meeting notes, nothing much. It's not much now. 38 meeting notes, 10 pages. It's not possible. Oh, okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. So this is where AI comes in. As a project manager, okay, they would have to, one of the things that would go on, all right, for the company is that is either they hire multiple project managers for several teams. Okay, data team, you guys are going to have your own project manager. Engineering team, you guys are going to have your own project manager. Software development team, you guys are going to have your own project manager. Growth team, you have your own project manager. Blah, 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 you have your own project manager. And everybody will have to consolidate and say, all the project managers, they will have to now sit down again and have one general meeting to collect all the documents. So it's leading to an unending point. Even if you hire multiple people, you guys will still be hitting a particular point. Okay, it's going to be hitting a particular point. So guys, Blessing and the rest, please kindly send in the attendance form as a link. Okay, guys, they're already sending the messages, okay, for the attendance form. All right, for you to get access to the recording and also the resources. All right, if you cannot access the link on that message, there is a WhatsApp number attached to that message. Type out the WhatsApp number and send a message to it requesting for the attendance form. Guys, if you can't access the link to the attendance form, type out a message. Pick up the phone number on that message and send the number, send your message to it so you can get the attendance form. All right. So moving ahead, guys. Moving ahead, guys. If you are just joining, it is going to be pasted. All right. It's going to be pasted again. Okay. So moving ahead, guys. Like I mentioned, we have over 38 meeting notes, 380 pages. That's not the only thing, no. The stakeholders too, in those meetings, they have the documents that all of them they created. The head of departments, they have their own documents that they created, that they prepared to show everybody in the meeting, not the meeting notes. Okay, not what was taking notes of in the meeting. Okay, the stakeholders, they have what they prepared to bring into the meeting. All right. So let's now say all of these documents are now aggregating into 100 parts, or maybe like 50 parts with uncountable number of pages. And they give you, as a professional, as a project management professional, summarize this for me. What do you want to do? Okay. What do you want to do in that regard? What do you want to do in that regard? Okay. And now the project managers are complaining that, oh, it's impossible to remember what was said, what was agreed, what was changed last week. Okay, this is from a project manager. All right. So I spent hours searching Google Docs just to update one requirement. Okay, so they are bringing you in as an AI powered project manager. Okay, as a project manager that has project management skill. Okay, as a project manager that has the project management skill. That's it. We want a system where we can chat with all the documents at once. We want to be able to chat with all the documents at once. They have tried using ChatGPT. ChatGPT only allows like 1 document per day, 1 document per hour, 3 documents per day, something like that. And they have over a large sum of documents that they need to analyze fast, make their decisions fast from it. Okay, so they want to be able to chat with all the documents at once. They don't want to be doing this and that here and there. Okay, and for you as a project manager that is coming into the system, you now preferred a solution for them. You preferred a solution for them to say, okay, we're going to build a RAG workflow system for you that is powered by Google Gemini. Google Gemini will be the one that would read all your documents, give you responses, and be able to answer you precisely based on the documents that was shared with you. Okay. So basically, moving ahead, all right, we're going to be delving into the RAG system projects now. We're going to be delving into the RAG system project now for you to see how the project was done. Okay, for you to see how the project was done. Okay, so if you are still with me, let me see your thumbs up. If you want to see the back end of this project, let me see your thumbs up, guys. Okay, I have only 10 people with me. I have only 10 people with me. Don't you know that I'm fighting for attendance form in the chat box? Where are you guys? Send a message to the number attached to the form structure, okay? All right. So Blessing, Janet, please help me send in the attendance form link again. Okay, there is a number attached to it. There is a number attached to that message. Okay, there is a number attached to that message. Message that number and you will get the link to the attendance, to the attendance form. Okay, if you can't click on it in the chat box on this call at the moment. Okay, so moving ahead, guys, let's scale through. Let's move ahead. Okay, we're still in part one of this session, oh guys. We're still in part one of this session. All right. So let's move ahead. Let's move ahead. Let's look at the documents. Okay. So this is one of the documents. Okay. This is a sub part of the document, as we can all see. Okay. This is the meeting notes document. All right. This is the meeting notes document. This is meeting 1, meeting 2. I think this document has meeting 1 to meeting 5 documents. Okay, so speaking about how they want to build the project, how they want to do it, how they want to handle it. Okay, these are the meeting notes. All right, these are the meeting notes that were gathered. Okay, these are the meeting notes that they gathered. All right, and we have another document right here. We have another document right here that we want our AI to be able to answer these questions. Okay, we want our AI to be able to answer these questions once we ask it. Okay, all right, so we're going to give it all of those our documents to ingest. So whenever I ask you a question, all right, whenever I ask you a question, you should be able to respond. Okay, you should be able to respond to it. All right, so you should be able to tell me this is what part exactly that speaks about this. Okay, and so on and so forth, like that. So now let's move ahead. All right, let's move ahead. Now, for you as an AI powered project manager, you went ahead to build a RAG system on this tool called N10. All right, you went to build a RAG system on this tool called N10. What this RAG system essentially does is that it goes into the system and it says, okay, download all the documents. Let them upload all the documents that they want to upload. Let them upload it inside of Google Drive. Okay, this is the Google Drive folder here, PM folder test. All right, and you have Netflix project manager meetings as a document there. You can upload as many documents that you need to upload there. All right, all in a bid to say, okay, N10, go into this system and download all of these documents that are there for me. Like, just download everything. Be like a brain. Be like a brain for this particular business. Be able to answer specific questions for this particular business. All right. So moving ahead, this is just the back end. This is how it looks like. Okay. You are connecting workflows here and there. All right, and you can see this is Google Gemini starting from scratch. Okay, taking in all the documents in this area. All right, taking in all the documents in this area, splitting them into what we call embeddings. All right, splitting them into what we call embeddings. Okay, so then you now have the actual chat system. After you have downloaded all the documents into the system, okay, we are going to run it for us to see. Okay, we want to see how it takes in the documents from our Google Drive. It takes it into the brain, which is the embeddings of the Google Gemini. Okay, it downloads everything. Okay, let's run our workflow here. We're going to execute it now. As you can see, it is currently running. It is currently downloading the documents. One document, okay, one document here, another document here. It has brought in all the documents, and as you can see, it has splitted it into Google Gemini. All right, There are other parts included in this structure, like the Pinecone vector store, the default data loader, but that's not what we are here to decipher in this session. We want to be able to see our wow factor, okay? Something that will make us, oh my days, this is massive, okay? So moving ahead, this is the chart system where we are going to be sending all of our charts, all right? And it's going to be answering us based off the documents that it has downloaded, okay? Based off the document it has downloaded, okay? So this chart system provides us with an interface like this, okay? It provides us with an interface like this that is as simple as this, that we can use to test our chart systems out, okay? For you, you can decide that, oh, I want to connect to WhatsApp. Let me be able to chat with the bot from WhatsApp. Let me be able to chat with the bot from Telegram, okay? You can bring in your Telegram bot and use it to start chatting with the system, okay? But because of testing, because of what we want to do tonight, we're using the native N8N chat system, okay, to chat with the platform, all right, to chat with the documents and everything. Once we're able to chat with the document and tell Google Gemini that, see, help me provide these answers properly, okay, in a structured manner. I'm project manager. I want to be able to know what my stakeholders are saying right from the meeting notes. I don't have to always go back and go and meet them, all right? So moving ahead, we're going to test out the chat system. We'll first of all say hi, and it should be able to answer us. As you can see, it is replying you to say, hello, I'm Netflix Project Intelligence Assistant. I can help you instantly access, summarize, and understand project information from all the stakeholders' documents related to the Profiles version 2 Netflix project. As you can see, feel free to ask me anything about the requirements, the stakeholder decisions, the UX and user. So it is cutting across the different departments. It is cutting across the different departments, okay? Right? So this is what we call a RAG system. A RAG system is what helps in connecting to the exact business problem, exact business question that you are trying to deal with, okay? It is very much different from our ChatGPT, our Perplexity, our Claude by Anthropic that we chat with day to day, okay? This one you already knows everything about your business. You can ask it anything about your business, and you are the one that built it. All your stakeholders have to do is to interface with an interface like this. They have to just be seeing this interface, and everything is going to be running on this back end. Everything is going to be running here, okay? They don't have to see all of this before they know that it is running, okay? And all of this can be set up for free. All right, all of this can be set up for free, okay? So moving ahead, let's start picking our questions one by one, okay? So I'm going to ask it, help me summarize the goals of the Netflix stakeholders from the meeting notes, okay? Help me summarize the goals of our stakeholders from the meeting notes. I'm going to ask it that question now, okay? And as you can see, it's going to try and reply me. Okay, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Can you see, guys? This is it answering us. Based on the meeting notes, the primary goals of Netflix stakeholders as reflected in the consistent summary points revolve around project oversight and resolution. The stakeholders' concerns, these are what they are trying to cover. Okay. Oh, wow. Let's go back. Okay, so the action items, what's happening? Okay, the action items, driving and completing, assigned action items, demonstrate a goal of accountability and concrete progress towards the project, okay, and so on and so forth, like that. And it's going to give an advice at the end. In essence, Netflix stakeholders are focused on making informed decisions, proactively addressing challenges, and ensuring accountability, etc., etc. Okay, and so on and so forth. This is it answering our questions based off the documents that we've given it to ingest. Okay, that was just a sample document that, okay, we mentioned. So I want to ask it another question to say, okay, help me identify the top 10 project risk. Okay, help me identify the top 10 project risk. Okay, we're going to do that. Help me identify the top 10 project risk mentioned in the meeting. And it's going to go ahead and still help us list them out. Here is it running, it is aggregating. Okay, so now for you to know that it does not have that information, okay, for you to know that it does not have that information, it cannot list the top 10 project risk at this time because it is not in the current project list. Okay, all we just have here is just the meeting notes. If you want to make it advanced, more advanced, just generate or just collate the note where it speaks about the risk and every other thing. Give it to it, ingest it inside, and it's going to be able to subsequently answer you properly. Okay, only here we have things related to just the meeting notes, you know, just 5 meeting notes. That's what we are testing out here, not over 38. Okay, so just think of it like that. Okay, just see it like that. See the capability, see how it will be able to respond to you, see what it's going to cover for you at large. All right, so that in essence helps cover our RAG system, you know, utilizing N8N and Google Gemini. This is Google Gemini interfacing for you, trying to help you aggregate the documentation and send it to you because he already knows your business. All right, so this is how it works, this is how it flies. Okay, and I believe everyone has seen how, you know, you can limit your 380 pages documents. You can structure it to ask questions to it, to summarize. You can ask it to summarize, you know, several questions for you. Okay, so essentially, guys, this is how it is. That is what it is about and what we are looking at for tonight. Okay, so being able to see it succinctly, I'm going to go back to the RAG system. Okay, and I'm just going to take how many questions should I take? I'm just going to take 3 questions. Okay, so if you have questions for me, concerning what we've provided tonight, okay, for this first part, I'm going to take just 3 questions. All right, I'm just going to take 3 questions. So if you have questions for me, let me see our hands raised. Okay, do I have to know how to code to create this? Okay, so I'm just going to go into the okay, I have over 5 people hands raised. I have Ajayi, I have Lovers, Ebube, Chukwemeka, and Assurance. All right, those are the 5 people I'm going to be taking their questions alongside those people asking in the chat box. Okay, so someone said, do I have to know how to code to create this? If I tell you one thing, the only advanced part here, okay, in this whole structure that I built is this description. And if you can look at it deeply, you won't see any line of code there. You are the Netflix project, blah, 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 and so on and so forth. All right, all of these are just grammar. This is me telling it that this is how you should act. I don't want you to act in a way that the normal AI agents are going to act. Okay, I want you to act for me specifically in this type of manner, in this type of way. Okay, so Chinanye, that is it basically. To build all these nodes that I'm building out, all I just have to do is just open my nodes panel. If it is Telegram I want to bring in, I type in Telegram. It brings out Telegram for me, and I start my connection like that. I want Telegram to send me a message. Okay. I bring out the node that Telegram should do what? Should send me a message. I'm going to click out of there. As you can see, this is the Telegram node. And I keep on connecting from there. I keep on connecting from there. Okay. If I want you to connect to my Gmail, this is it. I can connect it to my Gmail. All of this without code. This is it moving without code. The only thing I just have to do there, go in, verify my account, my Telegram account, go in, verify my Gmail account, and I move ahead. I continue my work. And it handles the rest of the work from there. All right. So I believe that clarifies the question. Okay. So I am going to make sure that those that want to ask their question, they can unmute their mic. So I saw some people raise their hand the other time. Ajayi, I know Ajayi was there. Hi, Ajayi Enoch. Are you there? Okay, I guess Ajayi is not with us. Okay. So I'm just going to go straight to Loveth. Hi, Loveth. Are you there? Good evening, Loveth. Okay. Yes, you can unmute your mic if you want to speak.
I am.
Okay. Okay. Hi, Ajayi. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. Actually,
Okay.
then what I wanted.
Oh, wow. You're muted. You're muted, Ajayi. You're muted, Ajayi. Okay.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, no, your screen sharing was not showing in my place then.
Oh, okay then. Okay. I believe you can see it
Yes,
now.
yes.
That's fair. Well done. Okay,
All right.
so I'm just going to go straight to Assurance. Hi, Assurance. Are you there, Assurance? Okay, Assurance is saying, is there going to be a separate session on how to connect API keys and authentication? How to connect API keys is not really hard. All right. So how to connect API keys is not really hard. All right. So basically, all you just have to know is the real connection, or the real meeting with the right person to train you on that. Okay, connecting your API keys is not hard at all. If you are able to connect with, if you are using N10 on cloud, or you are using N10 as a local host, connecting your API keys is not hard at all. You either use your cloud console, or whatever system you are trying to use, okay, or whatever system you are trying to use is going to be able to provide you with what? With your client ID and your client secrets that you use to connect. So all of these are just like private keys, what you use to connect essentially. Okay, so that is that about that. Chukwuemeka said in the chat box, I'm going to be ending my questions collection now. So Chukwuemeka said, for instance, an information is shared via Teams, can it also be accessed by the RAG system? Ahmed, please, you can fill in the form in the chat box. You are going to get the full recording of this session and all the materials that is being used in this session. Ahmed Ayoda, okay? So check the chat box. You are going to see the link to the session there. So, Chukwuemeka Jonas, yes, you can connect anything to over 7,000 tools. You can connect it to over 7,000 tools without writing any line of code. You can connect it to over 7,000 tools without writing any line of code. All right. So I want to go into maybe SharePoint now. This is Microsoft SharePoint here. Let's use let's see, this is Google Charts here. All right. Let's see. This is Microsoft Teams here. All right. This is Microsoft Teams here. You can create a message, you can get many message and everything like that. What else? What are these advanced tools? Zoho CRM. This is Zoho here. For those of us using Azure in our companies, this is Azure here. All right. I don't know, anything you want to connect, right? With respect to tools, it is in here, okay? And they've done it in a way that if the application is not there, you connect it via webhook. That's what we call webhooks, okay? You connect them via webhooks, all right? You connect them via what? Via webhooks, okay? So if my voice is low, I believe my voice is not low. Okay, probably your phone is on a reduced volume, or you are not having your phone in hands-free mode, in speaker mode. Okay, so you might want to check the right hand side of your screen of your phone, and you are going to see a call icon there. Click on it, and it's going to change to a speaker icon. All right, click on it, and it's going to change to a speaker icon. So, guys, this is it essentially. Okay, I'm just going to move ahead, and I'm going to stop taking the questions now. All right, I'm going to stop taking the questions now so we can move on to the next phase of tonight. Okay, so we can move on to the next phase of tonight, guys. So moving ahead, we've successfully seen how N8N can help us and how we can, support us as project managers. Like I mentioned, anybody can become a project manager. All right, in as much as you know or you have interest in handling projects, in leading teams, and so on and so forth like that, you can become a project manager. All right, so moving ahead, how can we help you as an organization? This is the second phase of the program. I can't see your live feed. Ebube, I'm guessing that is your network. Oh, my chief, Ebube, I think that is your network. I think that is your network. Okay, I think that's your network. You might want to step out of the session and join in. So you see, join again. Like, go away from this session and quickly join back in again so you can see my screen. If you're not seeing my live feed, I guess that is with respect to the stuff here. All right, guys. So for you as a professional that have already had this knowledge, okay, how can you get ahead? How can you be structural enough to move ahead with this skill today in today's market? All right. How can you move ahead? How can you get ahead, okay, in the markets today? Okay, so one of the most structural patterns, one of the most structural ways that you can use to move ahead in today's market, okay, is focusing on acquiring the skills and experience in careers that guarantee you a job. Okay, focusing on skills and careers that can guarantee you a job. And what are those skills? In-demand skills at the moment. Data skills and also AI skills. Data skills and also AI skills. All right, end to end, that is going to help you as a project manager in today's market. Okay, is having data skills and also AI skills. All right, based on reports, okay, we've had data and AI skills that will grow and decline in 2025 to 2030. Okay, between 2025 and 2030, we are going to see some jobs that are going to grow in demand and some jobs that are going to decline in demand. The ones that are going to grow are the ones on the left hand side right here. Okay, You're going to see big data specialists, AI and machine learning specialists, data warehousing specialists, data analysts and scientists. You have the organizational development specialists. Part of them is the what? Is the project manager, because these people are part of people that develops organizations, okay, that develops businesses, and so on and so forth, like that. Okay, so moving ahead, guys. Okay, people that are going to have their careers growing and decline in the next 5 years, between now and 2030, that their roles are going to be in high demand, are these people. Okay, so moving ahead, the fastest growing jobs currently in 2025, you have big data specialists, AI and machine learning specialists, data warehousing specialists, as said the other time. Okay, organizational development specialists. Okay, as I said the other time. Moving ahead, a lot of structure, a lot of reports on these particular structures. Okay, so moving ahead, we have, that's the first phase. Okay, that's the first area you need to look at. End to end, is my career going to grow? If I choose an AI powered career today, am I assured that it is going to grow? That's the one phase. Many of us, our jobs today are still remaining the same. We've been doing the same job for over 13 years now. Okay, I know a lecturer, I'm sorry to say, I know a lecturer that has been training the same students on the same material, on the same structure, end to end, for the past 13 years. Going to the same school gathering, going to the same structure every single day, non-stop. Okay, apart from holidays that is just going to be at home. If a lecturer, no improvement in the old structure, no improvement in their salary, no improvement in knowledge, just there. All right, so moving ahead, on the salary area of things, how lucrative it is it? How lucrative is this career that we are speaking about? Okay, how lucrative is this career that we are speaking about? For you to become someone that is an AI powered individual, someone that has AI structure, AI skills in their CV today, in their structure today, you can earn as much as $92,000 yearly, down to $149,000 yearly. Now, it's not compulsory that you must start at a larger scale like that, because company would want to hire relatively at a lower price, probably starting from $2,500 per month, and so on and so forth, like that, moving at that range. Okay, or of the least $1,000 per month. Okay, or of the least $1,000 per month, if that's what we are thinking that is realistic. Yes. Okay, so on a lower scale, no company would go beyond or below that $1,000, that $1,000 pay range scale per month. Okay, just for you to see how lucrative it is, how well sought after it is in the market today. For you to have an automation specialism in your career path in today's market, this is how far it can take you. This is how far it can make you grow. Okay, so moving ahead, what do you need to do today? What do you as a professional need to do today in today's market? Okay, what do you need to do today? One of the first things is to, first of all, learn the skill. You need people that are going to train you on the skill. Okay, and you'll be able to move on to the next stage, which means packaging yourself with respect to your CV, with respect to your portfolio, with respect to anything that you need to use to put out yourself out there. Okay, for recruiters, for employers to see you, for them to be able to reach out to you via your LinkedIn. Most of us know LinkedIn as that platform where everybody comes to brag. Okay, if I tell you the number of offers I myself as a person have gotten on LinkedIn, you'll be surprised. Okay, you will be surprised, with very, very good offers, very, very good offers. Okay, so you'll be able to learn, you'll be able to package yourself, and you'll be able to apply those skills into what will be going in businesses. You'll be able to help them automate their tasks. You'll be able to help them improve their workflows, the outcomes of their business, end to end, as a management person. Okay, and let me tell you this: no automation role place you on a junior level at all. No, I'm going to repeat it again. No automation role places you on a junior role at all. You either start from mid-level to senior associate. You either start from mid-level to senior associate, just for you to see the importance and the type of adornment that is being given to this particular type of role. Okay, if you're a professional and you have that tech skill, that tech stack alongside you, is going to help your structure move fast ahead. Okay, so moving ahead, you also need to have employability skills. Okay, you need to be able to know platforms where you can get jobs from. You've learned the skill, you've packaged yourself, you've done a lot of projects, put it in your portfolio. You are now looking for recruiters to come to you. That's one way. Another way is to pursue the recruiters yourself by going to freelancing platforms. Okay, platforms like Fiverr, like Upwork. Okay, having employability skills, being able to see your CV, work on your CV. Okay, being able to optimize your LinkedIn so that recruiters will be able to see you, and make sure that, as well as cold emailing, okay, sharing your emails, sending cold emails to potential people, potential businesses that are going to onboard you at the end of the day. Okay, so with respect to this, Tenalytics business doesn't just teach you the skills alone. Okay, we go ahead to train you on the learning part, the applying part, the packaging part, and also imbibe you with the employability skills. Okay, the employability skills. These are a few job boards for remote jobs that you can see today. Okay, these are a few job boards that you can see on the screen today. Okay, so Flex Jobs is there, We Work Remotely is there, Remote OK is there, Justpresso is there, and so on and so forth like that. Now you know all of these platforms. How do you apply on those platforms? How do they know that yes, you have this skill? Okay, that is how Tenalytics business comes in for you. You can see how Popo is looking at my screen. That's how a couple of us are looking at the moment, right? How can Tenalytics business help me? Okay, how can Tenalytics business help my career, help my line, help my path? Okay, so how can Tenalytics business help me? By doing what? By showing you some of our success stories, right? We've had students pass through this range, pass through these courses, and they've been able to land proper jobs from it, both home and abroad. These are some notable students that we can show you. Okay, we have Abigail, who was working as a care worker. We all know when the decision to jackpot and everything happens, right? Is either if you don't have any skill and every other thing, you have to go back and succinctly work as a care worker. Okay, but is this going to be a profitable job moving ahead? No. All right, so we have Abigail right here, who was working as a care worker and transitioned to one of our core AI development skills and was able to get a job right from there. We have others too. Toyi, who was a pharmacist. We have Benga, who got a job in Poland as a black. All right, as a black, got a job in Poland. Okay, so there's no limitation to maybe colors and every other thing like that. Just have the skill, have the experience, and the sky is your limit. Okay, moving ahead, we have our programs right here that we train people on. We have AI automation engineer, where we train people how to build LLMs, how we train them on prompt engineering, building LLM powered applications, using Google Gemini to build an application, using OpenAI to build an application, your Airtable, your Notion, and so on and so forth like that. You would also be able to build AI voice agents, okay? AI voice agents, okay? And so on and so forth like that, okay? You'll be able to deploy, you'll be able to learn how you can deploy, how you can monetize all of these, your AI projects that you've done to businesses for them to see, okay? And you have a couple of technologies to be covered. N8N is there, Flowise is there, like I said, Airtable is there, 11 Labs, all of them like that, they are there, okay, for you to learn, okay? So moving ahead, we have generative AI for data analysis and also generative AI for HR analysis too, where we train people on data analytics using AI, okay? If you are a data analyst in today's market and you think, oh, my Excel, my Power BI, my SQL, my Tableau, my Looker Studio, my PostgreSQL, whatever, is enough for me, okay? It is not enough for you in today's market, all right? Microsoft are currently building a product called Microsoft Fabric. If you notice, they've redesigned all the solutions that they have. They've redesigned Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint. They've redesigned every single thing. If you see the logos of everything now, at the end of the day, they want to consolidate all of these tools. Microsoft 365, whatever. They want to consolidate everything into one tool, Microsoft Fabric. Okay, that is what they want to do at this moment. So if you are thinking that, oh, my Excel, Power BI, and so on and so forth like that is enough, you are playing. Okay, you are playing. All right, your co-pilot is there that you are going to learn, your N8N is there, and so on and so forth like that. So like I mentioned, for those of us that want to get the recording of this session, the form has been sent in the chat box of this call, okay? Let's go into the chat box and fill in the form, all right? And fill in the form, okay? Now, these programs are all going for eight weeks, okay? You are going to be trained with solid experience in 8 weeks, with very, very solid guidance in 8 weeks, okay? And you are going to be handling over 16 projects that you can outline and put on your portfolio, apart from your capstone projects and end-to-end project, that a full-fledged project that you are going to build by yourself. Okay, moving ahead, we also offer generative AI for business analysis and also what for project management, where we train you on how to use Asana, Google Gemini. For example, what we build tonight, you'll be able to build it by yourself, learning Azure DevOps, learning ClickUp AI, learning Jira, learning Lucidchart, Miro, and so on and so forth like that. Utilizing AI systems inside all of this structure to speed up your work, all right? AI for communication, AI for leadership and stakeholder management. You are going to be learning all of those things in this particular subsection of the skill, okay? So these are very, very succinct skills that you are going to be learning. So moving ahead, how can you start today? How can you start today? Our next cohort is starting by the 10th of January 2025. Okay, our next cohort is starting by 10th of January 2025. And for those of us that are joining the session tonight, there is a special discount going for everyone, okay, which is the fact that we are celebrating our 5 years anniversary. Tenalytics is celebrating their 5 years anniversary, okay, in training professionals all across EU and Africa as a whole, okay? So just for you to see the impact that has gone on in the market already, just for you to see the impact that has gone on in the market already, okay? Please, my CS guys, please kindly help me reply the people in the chat box, okay? I'm so tired of replying or repeating the same thing again and again. If you need the recording to the session, please fill in the form in the chat box, okay? Fill in the form in the chat box. Now, there's a special discount going down for everyone alongside the early Black Friday discount that we have. Okay, this is the second phase of the discount. The first phase have passed. The people that have benefited from that have benefited from that already. The second phase has started. Okay, the second phase has started already. Okay, and moving ahead, we have our courses going for relatively very, very good discounts for everybody that would love to join, okay, the program. Okay, for anybody that would love to join the program, because it's a very, very interesting structure to join. Okay, I won't lie. All right, so we have respectively 50% discount ongoing and also a 60% discount ongoing on our particular courses. Okay, so moving ahead, for our AI automation engineering course, we have it originally, all our courses are going for 200,000 naira. Okay, originally, but because of the discount that is out there tonight, okay, it is going for 100,000 naira. This is the discounted amount that it is going for the, if you want to join the AI automation engineering path, it is going for 100,000 naira. It is going for what? 100,000 naira. If you want to join any of the other tracks, generative AI for data analysis, generative AI for HR analysis, generative AI for business analysis, and also generative AI for project management, any of those four, if you are interested in any of those four, it is going for a whooping sum of 80,000 naira only. Okay, a very, very big cost, a very, very big cut from 200,000 naira down to 80,000 naira. Okay, so this is a very rare opportunity for an organization that has been training professionals, training businesses, and so on and so forth, like, to now bring their cost, to bring it as low as this. There's no time to waste at all in enjoying the discount. Okay, in taking action now to lock in the pricing. And also, to move ahead, we are also offering instrumental payments too, for those of us that are not able to pay in full. All right, for those of us that are not able to pay in full. Okay, originally the discount started from last week Sunday, and I think we had 30 slots open, only 30 slots open. As of today, when I verified, I've prepared my material already, I got a report that we had only 13 slots left. We had only 13 slots left. Okay, and that 13 slots would only be guaranteed by people who lock in their discounts tonight. Okay, so moving ahead, you can pay in installments. For the AI automation course, you can pay in the first installment tonight by paying in 50,000 naira. Okay, and you pay in the second installment 1 month into your program. That's the first week of February. Okay, the remaining 50,000 naira, you pay it by then. Also, for the generative AI courses, data analysis, HR analysis, business analysis, and project management, any one of them you want to go for, right? They are going for 80,000 naira. If you do not have the capability of PIF, pay in full, all right, you can either do the first installment today by paying in 40,000 naira today, okay, and completing the installments 1 month into the program. As you can see, this is the account details on the screen. This is the account details on here on the screen. Okay, and like I mentioned, these skills are very, very packed. Okay, they are very, very packed. All right, you are going to be learning a ton and loads of stuff from this skill. Okay, now I'm going to go into the comment section again, or I'm going to go into the crowd again and check if anyone has any question for me. Does anybody have any clarity or any structure that they want to ask questions on? Okay, once you've made your payment, you can send a DM to my number. My number is on the screen at the moment. Okay, you can send a message to me and I would hand over your details to the respective department to run the follow up. Okay, so do I have anybody having any questions for me? Anybody with questions for me? Why are we silent, guys? Why are we silent, guys? I need responses. Can we all hear me? Okay, I believe everyone can hear me. I believe everyone can hear me. Christian, you should fill in the form in the chat box, okay? Kindly fill in the form in the chat box. A form would be put in the chat box for you, okay? Do well to fill in the form, guys. Do well to fill in the form. Now, do I have anybody having questions for me? Any questions? Any questions on clarification? Okay, on the courses. Does anybody have any question, clarification on the courses? Okay, nobody has questions for me. Okay, so I'm just going to pick anybody at random, ask them the question and we move ahead, okay? So I want to know what we are feeling like, how we are looking at it like. Is it something that is achievable at the moment? Let me know, guys. Let me know, guys. If you have any questions whatsoever, you can also raise your hand if you want to ask any question. If you want to ask any question whatsoever. All right. Okay. So I think I'm just going to go into the charts, into the list that I have here, and I'm gonna ask people, what the things towards the whole structure. Okay. I have Abdul Mujib here. Hi, Abdul Mujib. Hi, Abdul Mujib. Are you there? So for you guys to be able to join the session down to the end, that means you are very, very interested in getting the course, right? That means you are very, very interested in upskilling, right? So it tells a meaning, it tells a structure, okay, towards the fact that, oh, okay, I'm looking to move ahead in my career and so on and so forth, like that. Okay. So guys, let me know. Abdulmujib, Abioye, Adebola, Ajayi, Oluwafemi, Andrew, Chiamaka, Chinenye. Okay, for those of us that were asking me questions the other time, okay, it shows that a couple of us were quite interested in what was going on and would love to move ahead, right? So let me know what's up. Let me know what's up, okay? Chukwemeka, hi Chukwemeka, are you there? I believe everyone can hear me. Everyone is just quiet all of a sudden. Okay. What is the age limit for taking AI as a career? Okay. Kristen, hi Kristen.
Okay, so like I said, I joined in it. I have a lot of questions, but I don't believe that because I'm coming in late. I must have missed a lot. But
Hmm.
when is the class starting? I'm seeing the programs being projected.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
this is what we are expecting to learn. Is this
Okay.
for every? Okay, so I'm saying for every course, there are 5 courses here, right?
Yes, yes,
Uh,
yes. There are 5. Let me go
yeah,
back
so
to the page.
prices.
Oh, I didn't get
Can
that. I didn't catch it properly.
Okay, please, can you want to go back to that the former slide, the previous slide? Each slide actually has its cost, right? It's not like the 5 courses go for that amount.
No, no, no. Each of the courses have their own pricing. So
Their own price.
originally the course are 200,000 naira. Any of the courses were 200,000 naira. So there is a large cut down on it, okay, to give it at the price of 100,000 naira. Then we also have 80,000 naira. That's 50% off and also 60% off the whole structure. So instead of you to pay 200,000 naira for the AI automation engineer course, you are going to have to pay 100,000 naira for it. Also allowing an instrumental payment with a guaranteed lock-in tonight with 50,000 naira. Then 1 month into the program, you can wrap up with
When is the program supposed to start?
it's starting by January 6th.
January
January
6th.
6th. And
Okay.
and
So,
the discounted slot, okay, is wrapping up. We only opened for 30 slots, okay. We only opened for 30 slots, and as of now, it is going away for as at the time I started the program, or as at the time I started this session, I mentioned or I got the information that it has been closed down to 13 slots now. So remaining, I don't really know the actual amount as of this moment, but I'm very, very sure. I am very, very sure it would have gone down from 13 slots now. So basically that's just how it is basically. Okay. So for the AI automation course, we have 100,000 naira there, with 2 installment payments, 50,000 naira to lock down the slot. Then you wrap up by that period. You have generative AI for data analysis, HR, business analysis, project management for 80,000 naira. Okay, with locking in down with 40,000 naira tonight, and the other payment if you want to do installment. If you want to do pay in full, it's also available too. Okay, so
okay,
that
so
is
a question. So now, like I said, I'm joining it late.
yes,
I will want to pick a course. I don't
okay.
know yet. One of the programs. I don't know which one I want to go for now. I want to go through the recorded section because I came in late.
Mm.
So which means my decisions will be made
So,
after the program,
so I can do the job.
after watching
Can
the
you hear me?
video. I mean, yeah.
Okay, I can do the job of walking you through the courses, how it works, and how it applies to your original workload at the moment. If you are looking to grow your career, okay, how does it apply to what you do at the moment? That's number one. Or if you are looking to set it out, I want to be a consultant, I want to be an agency, okay, how can you build it out? So how can you structure that? Okay, so I can have that conversation with you now, all right, to help you structure it. Okay,
Okay.
so it's not too late. Okay, so we can have a
Okay.
casual conversation, help you decipher what you want to decipher. Everybody learns, you make a decision, and we move ahead. Okay, there's no time, because I'm not assuring you that by the time you watch your recording and come back to the session, or maybe you want to come back, we're still going to meet ourselves here, right? So yeah, I would love to know, Christian, right? I would love to know, what is your major decision around all of these courses that you just heard, and how do you think it's going to help you?
Well, I am not a career person to say. So I'm looking at taking the program and then standing as an agency,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's what I would have loved to do.
Okay.
So decision making is now on which of the program I would have loved to go for.
Okay.
So if that wouldn't take time, the explanation wouldn't take time because of others, or we want to have a closed section after this, I wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
mind. Uh,
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
that's fair. And you can
so
send me a
that
message.
other
Yeah,
people.
yeah. You can send me a message on this number on this screen at the
Okay.
moment, and we can have
This
a
course-
very, very question. Yes, this particular one.
okay, so these courses are the courses online? Are they physical? Are they recorded?
Yeah, so the courses are online. Okay, they are Saturday and Sundays online. Yeah, they are 4 hours courses. Okay, live classes for the next 8 weeks. Okay, and you have live access to everything that you get in that class. Apart from this general class, you have the weekly check-in sessions with your instructor, okay, that guides you every Tuesdays on, okay, this is how you navigate this particular tool. If you are still having an issue with a particular tool usage and every other thing like that. And you also have one cutout section for mentorship, where we train you how to package yourself, how to apply your skills for recruiters to see you out there on Thursdays, every Thursday night. So that's like 4 packed-in sessions, all recorded, all fully installed into your systems, okay? So alongside the tools that you're going to be using and every other thing, all right? So Saturday and Sundays, fully packed, okay? On Saturday, we run it from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. For Sundays, we run it 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the physical sections, right?
Sorry?
You talked about the physical sessions.
No.
Yeah,
We're
all
running
online.
online. Yeah.
All the
Yeah.
classes, everything is online. Okay, that's fine. That's one
Yeah.
thing.
So you can send me a message on my number now, and we can pick it up from there. I can see a couple of questions in the chat box. I'll go over to answer those questions before I answer Chineye. So Chineye, I'm coming. I can also see Priska too. Okay, when is the course starting? The course is starting. Okay, I've answered Christian. Okay, what is the age limit to pursuing AI as a career to earn a living? Is there a limit? Probably from age 15 you can start, and as an old person, okay, I've literally set up a system for a business before, and it took me a few hours to reconfigure, okay, because there were some issues on the system. And when my associate got back to me, he told me that, see, a 52-year-old woman set up this thing in 1 hour. What I'm talking about is a very, very extensive SEO agent system. Okay, I'm an AI automation engineer. Okay, so don't be afraid I'm speaking in tongues. So an SEO agent that took a couple of us, probably 2 hours, 3 hours, someone out there, an European, set it up for 1 hour. All right, so there's no limit to the age, to learning all of this structure. Okay, the main goal that you just have to do is now setting your priorities straight. Oh, I don't want to work for a company. I want to work as a consultant. I want to work at an agency. I want to use it for my business, right? So those are the decisions that cut across everything. Hi, Chineye. Hi, Chineye.
Hi, Abdullah. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. You mentioned you are a project manager, right?
Yes, I'm a project manager.
Well done.
Thank you. So, I actually liked your presentation. Actually, it was actually good and
Oh,
refreshing. So,
yeah.
currently at the spot where I'm struggling with all the cumbersome documentation and everything, and seeing how you just automated it, and I can just send this to my boss if they want any updates and all that. It's quite interesting to me. So, I just wanted to find out on that, is this part of the generative AI for project managers, or is it the automation engineering course, the first one? So I
Okay. So you make a proper decision. Okay.
yeah.
All right. So it's a conflict of interest, actually, right? That's what I'll just say. But what I covered tonight is solid project management. Okay, is solid project management. But if you are looking to build other things like multi-agents, I want you to go into the market, do market research for me, real-time stuff, big stuff, not just limiting to just handling projects, everything like that. See, it's just 20,000 naira higher than the other, right? So the only thing is, once you learn AI automation engineering, you get the AI automation engineering track. But for project management, you also have to cover the project management track too. So one thing you can do is to be Oliver Twist. Okay, you can always come back for more. But to currently save what you're doing at the moment, I would say you should do generative AI for project management. Okay, then at the end of the day, you can always secure maybe a slot or see how you can take a program for automation engineering. I hope that makes sense.
Yes, that it does makes.
You want to if you want to take, like I said, if you want to be Oliver Twist and you want to be very, very proactive with this, you can literally do the two courses, pay for the two courses using this discount. Then you take one of the courses now. Once you are done, take the other course. So that's another part towards it. Or you can take one of the courses now, then wait till. So the only thing that is going to be there will just be difference in pricing. So that's just the basic code. I hope you
Okay.
get that.
Yeah, yeah. All right then. Thank you.
Okay. So that does not end there, Chinenye. So how do you see yourself structuring for this?
Like you said, I'm very towards being an Oliver Twist because I really, really like the whole automation thing you did. That
Mm-hmm.
my interest. So even using it as in my job and also using it as a consultant, as a side
Yep.
business as well. So that's why I'm thinking that far. Yeah. So I will most likely try and see if I can do the two of them in the first quarter of next year.
Okay, okay, okay. That's fair. One of the major things you want to look into is to see how you can secure the slots. Okay, that's going to help you go a long way because it will be so sad for you to just come back end of March next year and just see that, oh, the courses are back to maybe 300,000, I guess.
Yeah.
So that's of it, yeah. So basically, that's just that, right? And I believe you should be able to see how you can move ahead. So I can see in the chat box someone mentioned I would love to participate, but currently time is against me. Hi Wisdom. I called you the other time. So you didn't answer me now. I called you, you didn't answer me. So let's just stay distant. Like, hi, are you there? Okay. Are you in a noisy area? For people that want to speak with me, right? For people that want to speak with me, this is my phone number on the screen. If you want to speak privately to me on something, okay, you can message me and we pick up the discussion from there. Okay. Christian, I'm here to see your message. Okay. I'm here to see your message. Okay, Christian, I'm here to see your message. Let's move ahead. Can I call you or message you? Yes, you can call me, you can message me. Okay. I also have Osazi. Osazi in the chat. Is it possible for you to get a discount on two courses? I mean, we've done the large job for you by cutting it down. One other way you can, or one other route you can work with is getting one getting get or paying in installments, right? Paying in installments is one way you can walk around your payments too. Okay, that's functionally what you can do. All right. Okay. So I hope you got that on the Osazi. Please, I can see you unmuted. Do you wanna say something? Hi, Priska.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi. How are you doing? I hope you're
Hi,
good.
good evening, sir.
Good evening. Um.
Okay.
So you
Firstly,
you
you
yeah,
say?
yeah. Go ahead, please.
Okay, I appreciate your facilitation of the training
Mhm.
this evening. So, my question is this: are we going to be the mentorship? Is it a lifetime mentorship, or does
Okay.
it have a specific duration.
All right. So if you
Again,
yep, go
I
ahead.
want to know, my main aim is to build a portfolio because I seriously need a portfolio.
Yeah.
So are we going to be issued or be assigned
In the,
to, will tasks or projects be assigned to us to conduct in order to make us proficient in the job?
okay. Okay. So are those the questions, Priska?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. That's very, very solid question. Although I already explained them further, but because of you, I'll just have to pick it up again. Okay. So for the sessions, like I mentioned to Kristen the other time, the sessions are fully recorded and they are given to you for a lifetime. You can access it over and over again. Now, those are not the only thing. Okay. Those are all not the only thing. Yes, we are an accredited organization. Okay, let me show you that right here. We are an accredited organization. Okay, so the Analytics is accredited by the American Council of Training and Development. You're going to be a master automation engineer, master um, generative AI business analyst, and so on and so forth like that. So just to answer your question the other time, okay, Priska, you're going to get lifetime access to on-the-job support. Okay, so say for example, you've gotten the job and everything like that. Now you're having hiccups here and there. Okay, you have the ability to reach out to your mentor in the course, which is more like your instructor, someone that's going to guide you, train you on the course and every other thing. Okay, that can guide you end to end on everything. Okay, help you on the job, give you on the job support. Okay, for a
Okay.
lifetime. So that's another one. Number three is with all your sessions, you have mentorship sessions here and there, and so on and so forth like that. All of them are recorded and they are given to you, okay, for a lifetime.
Yeah.
And like I said, you have access to your mentor. So that's that about that. The second phase of your question was yes, you want to build a portfolio, do I have projects and the likes like that. So you have 8 weeks. 8 weeks have 2 days, which is Saturday and Sunday. Per day of the weekend, you are building a project. So going through 8 weeks, so 2 projects per weekend. 8 weeks, that is 16 solid projects, plus your capstone projects. That makes over 17 projects that you have covered end to end, regardless of the course that you want to take. Okay, so
Okay, so
majorly that is how it is. Now, that's not the only thing you get on that end for you just build the course, you just put it in one folder and so on. No, you are going to get end to end how you can build your own portfolio website, how you can have your own www.priska.com, where people can go to see the jobs that the works that you've done. Okay, be able to look at it and say, okay, does this align with my business value? Okay, this person has done something related to this field before, because these are things that helps in interviews. When a company in logistics wants to hire you, they want to know, what have you done? How have you encountered that specific problem in whatever field you are coming from? Maybe logistics, maybe finance or anything. Whatever business environment you are coming from, how does your skill align with what we have done? Not Don't just come and tell us that, oh, I know how to use N10, I know how to use Airtable, I know how to use this and that. How have you used N10 to resolve an issue for us in this project management field? Okay, that's what they want to
okay.
know. They don't want, so that's what they want to know. And the place they are going to refer to is your portfolio. You can't send your stakeholders or your interviewers or your employers one Google Drive link with all your files. No, it does not fly. Okay, they need to be able to interact with the website, say, oh, this person has done this and the likes like that. And you're going to be getting an end-to-end structure on that, on building a portfolio website for yourself. Okay, CV review too is there, LinkedIn optimization too is there, Upwork, what's it called too is there. Okay, so it's a lot for this price. Okay, so for that person that was asking, is there a cut down again? With all of this, okay, with all of this, right, it's too much. Okay, so guys, like I mentioned, best bet, take your decisions now. Okay, take your decisions now, and don't be surprised when it goes down, when it goes out. Okay, so majorly, guys, this is how it is. And the tools you are going to be learning for the courses, here they are for your project management and every other thing. You're going to be learning the tools for automation and AI agents and a lot of other things. Okay. For the automation engineer, you also have the advanced tools on those areas. Okay. So majorly, guys, like I mentioned, if you have any questions whatsoever and you are still having some reservations, you can reach out to me. This is okay. This is my phone number on the screen. I'm still waiting for those of us that promised to message me. Okay, Kristen and also Wisdom. And for anybody that wants to still message me, okay. If not, you can kickstart with registering yourself in the program. The link has been dropped in the chat box. Okay. So, and also this is the link to, I'm sorry, this is the account number on the screen right here. Okay, that you can make your payment to. All right. So basically, guys, we are going to link it off up here. Okay, we can wrap it up on here. Call it a night. Okay, like I mentioned, if anybody still has any question for me, you can reach out to me via my number on the screen. All right, guys, thank you very much, everybody, for joining this program and this exclusive session. Looking forward to see us all in the session later by January, all of us, hopefully. Okay, and yeah, cheers, guys. Thank you very much for joining the session. Bye, guys.